You asked him like, hey, how's it feel to get booed? I mean, it's a pretty easy question. It sucks. I don't want to get booed. It comes with the territory. You don't want to get booed? Let's play good football. Let's play good at quarterback. Let's play good on offense. Let's play good as a team. And then you don't have to worry about all that because it can turn just like that. Win, play good football, and everybody will be fine. That's just part of it. I mean, so I told him, you good? We're good. Part of what we do.
It has nothing to do about the performance. It's a little bit personal than that. So I think it's a disrespectful thing. So yeah, I mean, I'm gonna keep whatever I feel with me and my family internally on how I feel about that. Last time I played on this field, I tore my Achilles, and that same fan base, they cheered when I got hurt. So does that have to do with? What does that have to do with anything about performance? When a person get hurt, especially for your own city, and they cheer, I don't know. It's a mental battle every day. I feel like I get more love on road games than I do home games. So if it is my spot and he does make me the name, maybe it's 17 away games then. I don't know.
Certainly some hard feelings bubbling back to the surface there for Deshaun Watson. DJ, you've been in these personnel discussions in your time in the NFL. How do you feel like General Manager Andrew Berry, his staff, along with Todd Monken, are processing what we saw from Watson on the field and then heard from him after the game?
Well, it's a lot to take in. And usually what happens is you have the general manager, that's more long-term thinking. You have your coach, which is more short-term thinking. However, in this case, I think they should be at least on the same page. You've got a coach in his first year. So you look at this thing from the short term, I would argue from what we've seen in the preseason, Shedeur was a little bit better than Deshaun Watson. And I'm not at every single practice. Even if it's Watson, it's close. But then you get to the long-term discussion, and here's where the truth lies. Watson's not your long-term answer. Shedeur might be your long-term answer. So you play Shedeur, one of two things happens. He's your guy, and now all these draft picks that you've accumulated from that Myles Garrett trade, including 2 first-round picks this year. You're going to have 2 twos the following year. I mean, they're loaded with draft picks. Shedeur's your guy. Now we're trading some of these for veteran players. We're trading them for other future picks. Like, it sets yourself up in a big way. And guess what? If he's not the guy, all these draft picks I just mentioned, you're going to use those to go get the guy. So from a long-term perspective, it's clearly Shedeur. Yeah. And then short-term, I mean, maybe it's close. And then you factor these comments in after the game. I just don't see how this goes in Watson's favor after all of this is taken in.
Right, from competing to maybe finding himself on a different team or looking for one, depending on how this all goes with Cleveland. Hard to imagine him as the number 2 quarterback in this scenario. Okay, here's what we got coming up for you in preseason week number 3. Kick it off for you live on NFL Network Thursday night. Steelers and the Bills from Orchard Park. Over on the ESPN app, you can check the 49ers and Raiders. And would have been a record if the regular season. Okay, we go back to Cincinnati now, where Caleb Williams in limited duty today. DJ saw went 2 of 5, 28 yards. Like, you didn't see a ton, but good to see Rome Odunze healthy and catching balls.
It's funny now. It's just preseason, but now I hear everything through the lens of they want to be the highest scoring offense of all time. They need to go 6 for 5 instead of 2 for 5.
And apparently will not rest until they do. Bengals got the win, though, 27-9. Here with you, NFL Game Day at the half, moments away from kickoff in the second half between the Cowboys and the Cardinals. Nice first 30, though, from Joe Milton and the Cowboys offense. This 53-yard touchdown toss to Jonathan Mingo, one of 3 first-half touchdown drives.
Does anybody throw a prettier ball than Joe Milton?
I mean, fireworks when that man is behind center. Ty Simpson had a terrific preseason opener trying to back that up here against the Saints. And boy, the Rams had all things firing in this one. 34-0 was the final tie. 8 of 12, 73 yards, played the entire second half.
We showed some Baker Mayfield a little bit earlier. I see some Baker Mayfield when you watch Ty Simpson moving around in this game.
Also took off and run it a couple of times, 3 times, 10 yards. Stetson Bennett started the game and went 19 of 31 for 181 yards. All right, we got a big slate of action coming up for you to kick off preseason week number 3. Get a chance to see the Steelers and Bills, 7 p.m. Eastern time, live here on NFL Network. Then a shot to see Fernando Mendoza once again. Raiders and 49ers over on the ESPN app. Rams and Chargers battle for SoFi. Close it down 10 p.m. Eastern time on Thursday night. Talking Mendoza, again, he felt like he's getting a little bit more comfortable, even with the pick six in that last outing. What do you need to see from him to close down the preseason?
No tackle attempts, so let's just protect the football. Let's start there. But look, just continue to grow. I think you've seen him do things he did not have a lot of experience doing, and he's looking more comfortable with each and every week. So I don't expect him to be the starter. I know that's been discussed.
Yeah.
Don't put that pressure on yourself.
Chiefs and Bucks getting after it from Tampa. Baker Mayfield with his first preseason action. KC would actually start with the ball, and we get our first glimpse of K9, Kenneth Walker. Running the rock here. The Super Bowl MVP goes for 3, just 2 carries for 4 yards, played 2 series, but good to see him in the Chiefs threads.
It's a nice rush by Ruben Bain right there.
Yeah, the 15th overall pick.
Little hump move.
Has been a highlight reel in training camp and continues there with the pressure. Another 3-and-out for the Chiefs. Next Bucks possession, Baker Mayfield. Pass batted down by another rookie, R. Mason Thomas from Oklahoma.
Yeah, a little Oklahoma on Oklahoma crime right there.
Baker just 2 series, 2 of 4, 10 yards. It's right now a 3-0 Chiefs lead at the 2-minute warning. Next door at SoFi Stadium earlier today, Ty Simpson putting together another positive performance, 8 of 12 for 73 yards.
Taking what the defense gives you, the same exact thing we saw last week. Get them on the move early, accurate throws. We saw that run, and then as the game progresses, you can push the ball downfield a little bit more. The timing for a rookie has been excellent, and the results to go with it. This looks like a hitch, and you go, okay, we didn't throw that very far. But he got it out on time, which is what allows that run after catch to take place. Nice performance by Ty Simpson.
Stetson Bennett getting the majority of the reps, 19 of 31, 181 yards. All right, when we come back, Camden Brown, all the rage at Cowboys camp. Show you some of his highlight reel catches next. Update from the Philadelphia Eagles on their running back Jaquindon Jackson, who was injured on the opening kickoff of tonight's game in Foxborough. He has strength and movement in all extremities, taken to a local hospital for further evaluation. So some positive signs there for Jaquindon Jackson. Still to come tonight here on NFL Network. 4th game of our quadruple header live at 10 p.m. Eastern time from Glendale, Arizona. The Cardinals taking on the Cowboys. Plenty of intrigue with both of these two teams. Seeing young players getting some opportunities to shine here to close down preseason week number 2. Camden Brown, pair of touchdowns for the Cowboys at receiver a week ago. What are you looking forward to in this one?
Well, that's a good place to start. Camden Brown did not run very fast in the spring. That's why he snuck through the draft process. But apparently the hands are not an issue
no doubt.
For him. Some unbelievable highlight catches for him. So I'm excited to see these young guys, these young players for a Dallas Cowboys offense. We know the starters are going to be humming, but there's more than that group.
Yeah, and for the Cardinals at quarterback, you know, they've kind of been dealing with the injury to Carson Beck. Sounds like Gardner Minshew going to get the start again tonight here for Michael Floor.
Again, this is a team that I feel like,
no wonder
look at that. No, he's just letting it all out there. I mean, there is definitely like a Burt Reynolds old school vibe that he's bringing tonight with this look. But this is a Cardinals team. When you look at this division, it's the best division in football, absolutely loaded. But man, you start looking at all the individual pieces they have offensively. It's going to be a fun group to watch.
And then also on the defensive side of the ball for the Cowboys, Jashaun Barham going to make his preseason debut.
When I was out there at training camp, he was all over the field. They got some Overshown who stepped it up. I mean, they've got some pieces all of a sudden now on this defense to complement that offense.
Yeah, no question. Maybe we get a little glimpse of Malachi Lawrence, the second first-round pick after Caleb Downs went first to the Cowboys. So a lot to look forward to here in these games, and even when you get into the second half, like some of these performances that we've seen.